We are working on a Bumbuna hydroelectric project. And this project has been on since I was a kid and it's never completed. We almost about 90-95% completion rate. But just about the time we are supposed to turn these turbines, all the lines, the cables and the poles have been vandalized by the villagers. First of all, because we did not communicate with them. They didn't understand the usefulness of that project, what benefits it will bring to them. And those pylons have been standing in those bushes for a long time, and they think, well, this can be useful. I mean, if they are not using it, so why not use it to smelt it, to make pots, or to make hangers for clothes and so on, and it became a big trade. My first day of taking over as chief administrator of the department, and we got complaint from the managers of Bumbuna that the project, the thieving is taking a lot of their resources, and it might even cause delay of the project if they are not able to finish it on time. So I had to make a visit there. And my first thing was to go and see where the thieving was taking place and to do a survey of why this was happening and why they are not able to stop it. And one of the things I noticed was there was collusion between those at the site and the villagers. And the first thing is that every roads from all the surrounding those villages, they first enter the site and come out. This one comes this way and goes out, which should not have happened. They should have protected the area, which they didn't, for obvious reasons. They are not losing. Anything they steal, they ask government to pay back. The project is delayed, government is spending more. So it's a field day for them. Even when I invited them to this security meeting, they did not go. The police, who are supposed to stop this thieving, were also colliding with the thieves. But what I decided to do was to have a town hall meeting together with the paramount chief and so on. And I invited all the young people and men and women, and to explain to them the usefulness of this project, not only to the country, but even to themselves. Because we decided that recruitment should take place from them, except where they cannot perform a particular duty, where there is some technicality involved, then we bring people from outside. So, and also the tremendous benefits it will bring to tourism, how their area will change. A lot of hotels will be built in those areas, and they need this electricity. And I'm surprised that they are stealing these things and they are not reporting those that are stealing and so on. And then after a few minutes, I asked them to respond. And believe me, they gave us a clue. They said, we know the thieves. We know where they are. We know where their booty is hidden. But when we make reports to the police, they take no action. Instead, they collude with the police, they take monies from them, and the next day, 2 or 3 days, the people are out there and they abuse us. They see us as bad people trying to stop their trade. I said, okay, so we decided that we are going to do a raid, and they were going to lead us. And then we were able to take the police of that village out of the site. We took them to the campsite, not knowing anything that was happening. And while we were holding our security meeting and going around the tour of the place, the police and the young men were raiding. And you imagine the number of containers, 5-gallon jerry cans. About 89 were discovered in that small village. Almost every house had some fuel, some diesel. And the empty containers, about 120 empties, ready to be filled. It was a big trade. So we made it a duty that, you see the importance of communication. Before, they were not able to know what the problem was and how it was happening and who were doing it and how it could be stopped. But with that little skill of communication, we were able to unravel this, and we decided that this raid should continue all over all the other villages and to be more frequent, so that we let them realize that it's not any longer profitable, but there's a lot of risk. And we arrested those people. We didn't leave them in the village. We brought them to Freetown. We are going to charge them to court. So communication is key to development.